we're going to start off with, once again, bringing back the latest edition of The Dumbest Person on the Internet. For those of you who don't know what this is, Nash has his regular segment on RDA called What the F is Wrong with You, making fun of people doing incredibly stupid things. Old friend of mine in the sports news field, Richie Whitt, when he had a radio show, he had his own segment which he called the 1% Club, which he called out people who are probably in the low 1% of people who just don't get it and have no common sense. What is mine about? This is specifically aimed at people who post things online, on social media, and the like, and that just the most absolute, brainless, dumbest things you could ever hear someone post. And let me get this out of the way first. Let's just say there is a certain person currently holding up in Washington, D.C. who is exempt from being on this segment because he could take up the whole goddamn thing, if you know what I mean. We're gonna put this guy, that guy is already, de facto, the dumbest person on the internet. Let's do this segment covers everyone else. And we hopefully will speak no more of that one person. But meanwhile, what do I have here instead? Well, let's go with, this was just recently, we found this posted on social media and was shared on Facebook and the like. Obviously, there are a lot of people out there that are constantly worrying about the government getting too much of a hold on our lives and our freedoms and yada, yada, yada. And then this one lady, and of course, the other thing that people obviously don't like as far as the big government are big business. They take away people's livelihoods and mom and pop stores. They gentrify everything. So, obviously, it just makes so much sense that big government and big business are in cahoots with one another, right? Well, that's just exactly what one certain lady thought that she had discovered when she found out that Walmart was selling a certain t-shirt that was certainly the beginning of the apocalypse. What was that? Let's take a look, shall we? Now found in your local Walmart stores, global elites pushing for the NWO New World Order, which includes one world leader, one world religion, one world currency, and one world government. Time to show Walmart what we think. Hashtag support small business. Okay. Anyone see this? Anyone see what's wrong with this picture? Anyone kind of get this? On the off chance that anyone is tuning into this video who might not have any knowledge on the history of professional wrestling, let's enlighten you. Back in the mid to late 1990s, a wrestling promotion by the name of World Championship Wrestling created a storyline involving a new stable of wrestlers. They were all made up of wrestlers that had defected from the WCW's competition at the time, the World Wrestling Federation, now known as WWE. They had all defected, and they were claiming to be part of a new faction. Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, they were this group of outlaw outsiders who were going to tear apart WCW, and they called themselves the New World Order. Now, and they were I'm telling you, this was one of the biggest pop culture icon factions throughout the mid to late 90s. These guys were one of the reasons that pro wrestling became so popular in the late 90s. Now, obviously, you're wondering why they're doing now here. Why is it here? Well, for those not aware, WCW went bankrupt in 2001 and was bought up by their competition, WWE. And as you can see that because, obviously, WWE is playing on the nostalgia factor with this. As you can clearly see with this shirt, has the current WWE logo on the top back neck of the shirt itself. So, there's no doubt in my mind that this is a commercial product made by World Wrestling Entertainment. And this Karen right here, and no, I got no goddamn problem calling her or anyone else like her a Karen. Yeah, I've seen that Twitter post. Maybe I could have put that up. We're doing this as of right now. This took this to assume this was a literal New World Order being overrun and trying to unify the one government dictatorship. I'm just gonna let you guys laugh at this. I mean, there is being culturally illiterate, and then there's this. I mean, if you're not a wrestling fan, that's one thing. But I did not know that this is clearly a pro-commercialized product. This is why we call you Karens. Because you are so completely bereft of any common sense whatsoever. You make us have no choice but to make fun of you by posting garbage like this. So to Miss Carlotta Waldman, and once again I have no problem posting actual names on this show because you made this thing public. You wanted this thing to get out there. Hell, if anything, this person definitely wanted this to get out there by saying, time to show Walmart what we think. You wanted to get the word out about this. Well, congratulations. You succeeded in getting the word out that